everybody, welcome back to My Green Pets. I'm William Green, and I hope that you are enjoying the eye full of orchids that you have in front of you. These are my Phalaenopsis orchids that have finally, for the most part, bloomed out. There's still a couple buds left to pop open, but the display is really nice, and this is why, even though they're very common and not so, difficult to grow, easy to find, this is why I keep several of these Phalaenopsis in my collection, because when they all bloom at the same time, there's just no beating it. I mean, look at this. It's just wonderful. Phalaenopsis schilleriana wants to thank you for all of the wonderful comments that have been made on this orchid. It certainly appreciates it, and I appreciate it too, because I hand-picked this plant out of a tray at Hauserman's. And I picked it especially because of the leaf pattern. I thought that it had a really nice pattern on the leaves, and I thought, well, if the flowers don't come out right, then at least I like the leaf pattern. But this plant has given us both. Not going to spend a whole lot of time updating today, just going to have a quick look at things to come. The Brassia has got 4 spikes pushing out, and they're so interesting. They look like rattlesnake tails pushing out from between the pseudobulbs and the bracts and the leaves. And those will be blooming, I guess, maybe a month and a half, 2 months from now. They're going to take a while to develop. The Cattleya seedlings have all begun to grow as well. I think it's just amazing that even though they're all separate plants, they all somehow start growing at the same time. I don't know if it's temperature that triggers it. I mean, it must be, because they get the same day length, the light's on for the same amount of time in here every day. So maybe it's rising temperatures, but it's just amazing that each one of these plants has got a new growth pushing out, and they all happen more or less around the same time. My sleeping Catasetum types are doing alright. The Mormodia Jumbo World has actually started to sprout new little green shoots on the side, and those will be growing throughout the summer and hopefully blooming next winter. So we've got a whole growth cycle waiting to start on those. And then on my Cycnodes Wine Delight, this little guy has got a new growth, and we've been watching it for the past couple weeks and talking about how tempting it is to water these new little roots. But I am not going to water them until they are at least, we're going to say 10-15 centimeters long, and I might let them go even longer than that. I want to make sure that this root system, that these roots are well developed. Those are the key words on Fred Clark's website and on his American Orchid Society article on emerging Catasetum growths. The roots must be well developed before starting to irrigate, as he puts it. So, as tempting as it is, this little guy is not getting any water anytime soon. Alright guys, well, we are just 1 week away from February 25th, which is our big upload date for the collective Orchid YouTube Community project, My Orchid Collection in 60 Seconds, where we've got lots of, there's so many people who are going to do this. It's going to be absolutely amazing. If you haven't decided whether or not you want to do it or not, just do it. Do it. It doesn't have to be amazing. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be, spectacularly edited or filmed or anything. 60 seconds. Show us your collection. It doesn't matter if you have 10 plants. It doesn't matter if you have 10,000 plants. I can tell you that for my video, I'm probably going to use a mixture of live footage and then pre-recorded footage so that I can fit everything in there. But I'm not going to talk about many individual plants. I'm going to talk about them much more as groups. I'm going to talk about my slipper orchids. I'm going to talk about my Phalaenopsis. I'm going to talk about my Bulbophyllums. I'm going to talk about my Cattleyas. I'm going to just touch on some very brief points and just try to give you an overall feeling of what this collection is made of, how long I've had it, that kind of stuff. I don't want it to be a dizzying whirlwind of information. I'm going to try to keep the pace really you know, just, I hate to say relaxing, but a good pace, but not too fast, not too crazy, just trying to get everything in there in a very calm way, you know. So I wish that I could show you an example, but I think that the best thing is to let everyone come up with their own idea, and then on the big date next Saturday, February 25th, we are going to see just everything under the sun. I think we're just going to see so many things. It's going to almost be like a gallery opening where everyone's painting is unveiled. It's just going to be amazing. I cannot wait. Please be sure to post a link to your video on my video's comments page, because if you do that, I'm going to be able to collect all of those links and put them together in one big playlist so that it'll be easy to find all the videos that were made that day. And you don't have to only post them on my page, post them on everybody's page. Post the link to your video everywhere. The more people that link their videos up to this, the more likely it is that somebody who's just browsing around on YouTube for orchid videos is going to find one of the many 60-second videos that were produced. And if you just find one, and if everybody's is linked on everybody else's page, that it's going to create like a vast network of everybody's 60-second video, and it's just going to be this emergent thing. I can't even imagine how amazing it's going to be, but I know that you guys are looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. I hope that everyone will participate so that we can all just stand up and say, we are the YouTube Orchid community. This is us. Well guys, I wish you best of luck. Next time you see my green pets, they will be in a 60-second video, and I just really look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. It's going to be fantastic. So until next week, I'm William Green. Take great care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time. Bye.